Hello, welcome to our channel. If this is your first time joining us, don't forget to subscribe and also click on that bell button so you can be notified every time I upload a new tutorial. So today I'm going to share with you how I made this Grinch inspired door swag. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you're going to go ahead and grab is any kind of yardstick, ruler, or like I'm using one of these card tracks from Dollar Tree. These come in a package. They're the Hot Wheel card tracks. Then you're just going to grab any kind of ribbon you want. This is a great way to use all those little scraps of ribbon that you may have, just depending on what kind of door swag you want to use. For instance, I'm just going to go ahead and grab about 6 different colors that go with the Grinch theme colors, and I'm just going to cut them about 6 to 7 inch strips and just individually cut each one of the ribbons to make those individual strips. Once I'm done, I'm just going to go ahead and stack them together to make a bow. And you can stack as many as you like. I try to go with each one of the piece ribbons that I cut for each one of the bows. And I don't stack them all the same, but that's completely optional. That's where your creativity comes into play. You can all make the same bow for each one, or do it like I do and just randomly pick a ribbon and just keep stacking them together, and whichever way they come is the way they go. And then once you're done grabbing each one of the ribbons, you're going to go ahead and grab one of the twist ties like I did here, or even some rope or ribbon, and you're going to tie it all together right in the center to make one of these bows. Then you're just going to go ahead and set those aside. Now don't cut those extra piece of the twist tie or the ribbon that you tie your bow with, because that's how you're going to tie it onto whatever you're going to use for your swag. In our case, we're using the card track. So just continue making all these bows. For the size that I'm making, which is the card track, I would say about 15 to 20 bows would be a good amount. So once you're done making all your bows, you don't have to worry about fluffing them up just yet. You're going to go ahead and get your track. And I grabbed one of these green Christmas garlands, and I'm also going to use one of the twist ties to make a hook on the top in order for me to hang it onto my door. So there's a little opening on the track, so you can just easily thread that ribbon or whatever you're going to use to make a loop in order for you to add it to your door. Now go ahead and grab your garland, and you're just going to, again, put it into that little opening that's on the track. And I just kind of twisted it. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can add some hot glue onto that tip and just glue it on to make sure that it's nice and secure. But I haven't had a problem with it. Plus, you're going to add a lot of bows onto this, so it stays pretty much secure. So just go ahead and wrap that garland all the way around as many times as you can. And then you're just going to start adding your bows. So I like to start at the bottom simply because I'm not sure how I'm going to end up at the top and if I need any more. So I like just starting at the bottom and working my way upwards towards my swag. So just go ahead and start twisting all your bows onto your door swag. And you're just going to put them not too close, but enough to where you don't see the stick or the track that you're using. This is one of those door wreaths that is really easy to make, and it makes a huge impression. People are always complimenting me on my door swags because I do have them for basically every season, every holiday, because they are so easy to make. I can make one of these in honestly less than an hour from start to finish. So once you added all your bows onto your swag, just go ahead and fluff them up. Make sure you don't see any of the track or anything like that. If you do, just go ahead and add some more of your ribbons and just stack them together and kind of fill in those gaps. Or you can just go ahead and readjust and move everything around until you're happy. Then I did cut all the little tips to make that finished line on each one of the bow ribbons, which I should have done before, but I didn't. So I just did it while it was on the door swag. Then I found these lights and I thought these looked really cute, and they kind of goes with the theme of the Grinch. This is one of those, what are they called? The Christmas light necklaces that you can get from Dollar Tree. So I just left it as is and just kind of hot glued the light bulbs onto my swag just in random places. I really didn't want a lot of them, so I just used one necklace, but of course you can use as many as you like. Then I just put the little on and off button onto the back of my swag, and I just added a little bit of glue to attach that to the back of my swag. So just kind of adjust all your ribbons and make sure they're covered up and whatever you like, and then glue the light bulbs to any of the ribbons wherever you want them to stay. Then I grabbed an ornament and put it at the bottom of my swag. This is when you can have more fun and add as many ornaments as you like, depending on your theme or what you want to do. You can do Christmas ornaments, or you can just do fun ornaments like this as well, or Christmas balls or anything like that. Basically, there's endless options on what you can add onto your swags. So I did add just a little bit of glue onto my ornament just to make sure it doesn't fold over. I do live in Florida, so with the heat, I always have to make sure everything's nice and secure, because if not, it'll just flop over with the sun heat. So then I grabbed some of these little wood gift boxes that I found at Dollar Tree. And I think they're for scrapbooking, but I thought they were the perfect little touch to add to, random places on my swag. And I just left them the wood color they are, but of course you can paint them to any color that you'd like as well. So once I was done, I kind of just looked at it and I decided to add one bow on the top of my swag just to give it that finished look, something that I wanted, more of my taste. But again, you could just add the ribbons that we made, or you can do like I am and making a bow. So just go ahead and make a simple bow. I just wrap it around about 3 times, each one of the ribbons. Just making sure I make each one of the ribbons that I'm adding a little bit smaller than the bottom ribbon, if that makes sense, because you're going to kind of stack them together. If you can see how one is smaller, I didn't really measure, so it's just up to you how big you want your bow to be. So once you're done adding all the ribbons that you want to use onto the bow, you're going to go ahead and just make sure they're all evenly stacked and they're where you want them to be. You're going to pinch the middle and just, again, get a twist tie and tie that together. Make sure it's nice and tight, because you are going to move this one around quite a bit to make that bow nice and fluffy. Then just go ahead and separate each one of the loops and make your bow nice and fluffy. I found one of these little hearts. I think they were the Valentines also from the scrapbooking. And I just added it to the center of my bow, since for Grinch, he has a heart now. So I went ahead and added that and just added it to the very top of my swag. And there you have it, a Grinch inspired door swag. Now, after I looked at it, I didn't like that metal sled that I put at the bottom. So I had one of these in my stockpile, which is this just sled, but it's one of the red ones, also from Dollar Tree. And I just switched it from the metal one to the red one, and I actually liked it a lot better. And then just added that wooden bow, Christmas gift to my swag. And there you have it, an adorable Grinch theme style door swag. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Until next time, you guys stay blessed. Bye.